Good morning students. Today we will go for class 7 that is integers, the chapter integers. We will continue it. Before going for it, yesterday I had asked you one question, which subject is called the king of sciences or king of subjects we can say. So, it is nothing but physics. The physics subject is called the king of sciences. So, now we will go for the next class, that is integers. We had seen we have 4 operations totally, as I said you earlier. One is addition, subtraction, multiplication, then division. So, we had seen addition and also subtraction we had seen. Now, we will go for the third operation, that is multiplication. So, multiplication of integers. So, it is everybody knows multiplicative tables. So, we will be using the tables for multiplication. Here we will undergo some properties here under multiplication. We will see all the properties. If the properties holds good, then we can use the same properties for the questions. No need of working out 2 or 3 steps, and we should not want to give the answers there. Just write the property, you can go for the answers. So, we will see some certain properties here. The same property what we had seen for addition and subtraction, same we are going to see here. So, see here that is multiplication of integers properties. The properties are, as you know, closure property, commutative property, associative property, identity, inverse and distributive property. So, we will go for the first one, closure property. So, as you know, you have to take any 2 integers and you have to multiply that one. Since it is the under multiplication, we are going for multiplication here. So, we will multiply the 2, we will get the answer. We will check whether that answer is an integer or not. If it is integer, then this property holds good. That is the procedure for closure property. So, I will take any 2 simple examples of integer there, 1 and 2. So, I am going to take this 1 and 2, I am going to have the operation here as multiplication. So, 1 is multiplied with 2, which is equal to 2. This 2 is also belongs to integer. So, this closure property holds good under multiplication. This is your first property. Always the closure property is nothing but you have to take any 2 integers. Integers means, as you know, it is positive numbers, negative numbers and also 0. So, 0 is neutral, it neither positive nor negative. All the 3 numbers will take. So, positive, negative and also 0. So, you can choose any 2 numbers. I am choosing 1 and 2 here. So, I am going for the same operation multiplication. 1 is multiplied to 2 gets the answer 2, which is also an integer. So, this closure property holds good. Now, we will go for the second property, commutative property. So, there we had seen any 2 numbers, addition we had seen. Here, since its the operation is multiplication, I am going for commutative property, that is nothing but A cross B is equal to B cross A. I am going to take any 2 numbers, and the only thing is in the right side we are going for vice versa of this. A into B is equal to B into A. I am going to take A is equal to 1 and B is equal to 2. So, instead of A, I am going to take the number as 1, instead of B 2. So, here again instead of B 2 and instead of A 1. So, 1 into 2 is equal to 2 into 1. So, you are getting the answer 2 is equal to 2. So, this commutative property also holds good. So, we are taking any 2 numbers, A cross B is equal to B cross A. So, generally for denoting the numbers, any numbers, we are going for the alphabet here A and B. A into B is equal to B into A. So, I am going to take the value of A is equal to 1 and B is equal to 2. Just I am going to substitute instead of A and B here. So, since your operation is multiplication, I am giving multiplication. So, 1 into 2 is equal to 2 into 1, which is 2 is equal to 2. So, this associative, that is commutative property also holds good. So, now we will be going for the third property, which is your associative property. Association means we are going to join all the one. So, we are going to join all the one. So, here we are going to take 3 numbers here, that is A into B into C, which is equal to A into B into C. So, only thing is I am going for taking the bracket for the first 2 numbers in the left side, the same one last 2 numbers in the brackets in the right hand side. So, how will you read this? A into B into C, which is equal to A into B into C. So, we are going to multiply the numbers. I am going to take A is equal to 1, B is equal to 2 and C is equal to 3. So, just go for the substituting A is equal to 1, B equal to 2 and C is equal to 3. So, in the right hand side also A is 1, B is 2 and C is 3. So, we are going for the bracket, the first 2 numbers, on the right hand side the last 2 numbers. So, as you know, BODMAS system only the bracket should be solved first. So, we are going for solving the bracket first. 1 into 2 is 2. So, I am repeating this into 3 as such that. So, here 2 into 3 is 6. You got the left hand side answer. Now, we will go for the right hand side. So, right hand side you know only the bracket should be solved. So, 2 into 3 is 6. So, 1 into 6 is 6. You can see left hand side is equal to right hand side. So, we are saying this associative property also holds good. So, I repeat. So, associative property means A into B into C, which is equal to A into B into C. So, just the brackets are changing here. For first two numbers we are giving the bracket in the left hand side. For the last two numbers we are giving bracket for the right hand side. So, just substitute A is equal to 1, B is equal to 2 and C is equal to 3. So, we are substituting left side and also right side. So, we are solving the brackets first. 1 into 2 is 2. Repeating, just multiply by 3 as such that. So, 2 into 3 is 6 here. So, if you go for the right hand side, again the bracket should be solved first. 2 into 3 is 6. So, 1 into 6 is 6. So, you can see left hand side is equal to right hand side. So, your associative property also holds good. So, now we will go for the next property, that is identity property, very important one. So, here identity property means is nothing but if you multiply the number with one number, the same answer should be get over there. That is called identity property. So, which number can we multiply to get the same answer? So, if you want the same number to be repeated, you know 1 should be multiplied with this. So, we are going to say 1 is the multiplicative identity. 1 is the multiplicative identity. So, we will recall additive identity now. What is additive identity? It is nothing but if you add any number with that number, the same answer should be got. So, we had said as additive identity is 0. 0 plus 5 will becomes same 5. So, 0 is called the additive identity. So, here since it is the operation is multiplication, the number should be multiplied with any number, the same answer should be there. So, that is such type of number is called identity. So, if I multiply with 1, you will get the same answer. So, I will say 1 is the multiplicative identity, very important one, remind this one. So, the wherever you go for multiplicative identity, you should say it is equal to 1. So, now we will go for inverse property. So, as you know inverse and identity we have some relation I said you while we go for the operation of addition, the same one in multiplication also. So, identity and inverse will have some relations there. That means, if you go for inverse of any number. So, inverse of 5 I am going to say is since it is multiplication, you know addition and subtraction will be going together wherever the operations will be there. That is, if you have equal to symbol, addition will goes to other side as subtraction and subtraction will goes to other side as addition. Similarly, here multiplication and division will have some relation with it, that is multiplication goes other side, that is in between if you have equal to, if it goes to other side it becomes as division. Similarly, division goes to other side, it becomes multiplication. So, inverse of any number we can say is it is a 1 divided by, that is we are going to take that one as fraction. As you know, if you have only 5, it is implied as divided by 1, 5 divided by 1. Inverse means just we are going for reciprocal of it, it is nothing but 1 by 5. So, inverse, I repeat this, inverse is nothing but if you have any number, we will go for the other operation. So, since your operation here is multiplication, we will go for the other operation as division there. So, if you have number 5, so it is implied as 5 is divided by 1 there. So, what is inverse of 5? We can say is 1 by 5. So, if I go for taking this number 5, this multiplied by 1 by 5, what will be the answer? 5 and 5 will goes in multiples of 5 there, 5 into 1 is 1. So, 5 and 5 will get cancelled, so you will have 1 and 1. So, you will be having the answer as 1, which is nothing but a identity. So, what is multiplicative identity? I said you 1. So, we have some relation between this inverse and identity, inverse and identity. If you go for inverse, multiply with the same number, that is the number with its multiplicative inverse, then you will get the identity. Be remember this one. Okay. So, any number is multiplied with its inverse, any number, that is 5 is a number, is multiplied with inverse of 5. Inverse of 5 is nothing but 1 by 5. If you multiply with this, so you can see here these two numbers are multiplicative of 5. If we cancel it, you will have 1. So, your answer is 1. You will get the identity here. So, we have some relation between this identity and inverse. Now, we will go for the last property, distributive property. So, distributive property means you know it's under multiplication here, the distributive property under addition, because we are using addition symbol here. A is multiplied with B plus C. So, how I am spelling, you listen. A is multiplied with B plus C, A into B plus C, which is equal to, we are going to multiply this A with B and also with C. So, A into B plus A into C. You can see the right hand side, A into B plus A into C, A into B plus, you have plus sign here. So, I am repeating it, A is again multiplied with C. So, this is here distributive property under addition, that is we are using addition for multiplication property. We will say this one as distributive property under addition. Under addition, A is multiplied with B plus C, which is equal to A into B plus A into C. So, again I am going to substitute A is equal to 1, B is equal to 2 and C is equal to 3. So, wherever I have A, I am repeating 1, wherever I have B, 2, wherever I have C, 3. So, see here on right hand side, A is 1, B is 2, again we are having A here. So, A is equal to 1 and C is equal to 3. So, see here, A is equal to 1, B is equal to 2, C is equal to 3. Wherever I am seeing this alphabets, I am going to substitute instead of A, B and C. So, now we will go for left hand side. See here, only the bracket should be solved first. So, 2 plus 3 I have. What is 2 plus 3? 5. 1 is multiplied with 5 is 5 here. Okay. Now, we will go for right hand side. So, A cross B plus A cross C. So, A is 1, B is 2. Again A is 1, C is 3 here. So, we will go for solving the brackets. 1 2s are 2. The same plus we are repeating on the next line. This 1 into 3 is 3. What is 2 plus 3? 5. You can see left hand side is equal to right hand side. So, we are going to say left hand side is equal to right hand side means distributive property holds good under multiplication. So, we have totally 5 properties here: closure property, commutative property, associative property, identity, inverse and distributive property. All these 5 properties. So, I had given one example for you, A is equal to 1 and B is equal to 2, C is equal to 3 I had substituted. You can see the closure property means any two numbers multiplication will get the same answer in the integer. Then commutative property means A cross B is equal to B cross A. Associative property means A into B into C is equal to A into B into C. So, we are going for associative property. Then identity, identity means multiplicative identity is 1. Then inverse property, the inverse of any number is the reciprocal of it. So, if we have 5, it is 1 by 5. If it is the inverse of 1 by 5, your answer will be 5, just to go for reciprocal of it. Okay. If you have any number, it is implied that that is divided by 1 you have. So, the reciprocal is nothing but taking the denominator to the numerator and numerator to the denominator. The next one is distributive property. So, under addition. So, we are going A cross B plus C is equal to A cross B plus A cross C. So, we got the answer. You can see all the 5 properties are holds good under multiplication. So, try this all these properties by using your own example. Take some other numbers 2, 3, 4, 5 like it, or as you wish you can go for negative numbers also. So, as you wish you can take any two numbers, work it out by your own example. Okay. So, we will go for the next exercise, that is multiplication of integers in the next class. So, before going for the exercise, all of you should go for doing some problems, take some examples of your own and do this one in your note and see. Okay. Thank you students, thank you.